to finish putting the central IV on my mom, on her neck. So when they finished, I went inside, and she was groggy, but she was, she was maybe I was like maybe about 10 a.m. She was groggy, but she can hear me. She knows that I was there. And then after, I don't know, maybe like a few minutes, it was like a scene from a movie. Like, she was having a hard time to breathe. She was gasping for air, and the heart monitor was starting to get really noisy. It
Yeah.
was beeping
It's like
aloud.
a scene from a movie talaga, no?
Yeah, it's like a scene from a movie. And then the nurse was panicking. Our private nurse was panicking, so I called all the doctors and nurses. So they all brought all the ICU equipments inside. We're trying to revive her. She was on critical, and then I called my sister to go back to the hospital. This mom is critical, and they are reviving her. So they were maybe an hour or so. But my mom, my sister, when she got there, she was hysterical. My dad was crying, and then my mom, well, they did everything that they can, and my mom passed away at 11:55 a.m. And it was I was actually, looking back, I was actually calm the whole time. Actually calm and at peace in the middle of the storm. And it was like Jesus being at peace and calm in the middle of the Sea of
At
Galilee,
your
in the
moment.
middle of the storm. And I was and I think, looking back, um, like where I was like talking to God, and I was like, how did you sustain me for that whole month? Like, I don't know how I was able to survive all that, not getting sick or not, breaking down, but at least not yet. And I recalled how he prepared me for it. He prepared me spiritually for it, because my sister and I, we became active in a Catholic community, the St. James Renewal Movement in Ayala, Alabang. We're part of the Singles Apostolate, and my parents
Mm-hmm.
were part of the Marriage Apostolate. So we were very active in the
Yeah.
community since 2000
Yeah.
2007, 2008. And then we
Mm-hmm.
became active in the feast of Bo
Yeah.
Sanchez,
Yeah, I've
Feast
seen that too.
Makati,
Yes.
where we have Catholic communities that we were able to grow spiritually. And most significantly, I think that in the Feast Makati, I underwent a Bible study program. And it's by Jeff Cavins. It's a Bible timeline, um, Catholic Bible study program. Two and a
Mm-hmm.
half years I underwent that program from the year maybe 2013 to 2015.
Mm-hmm.
So every Monday night I commute from Las Piñas to Makati, 2 bus rides to attend the Bible study. And we had homework. We had to read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. And there was I had to read the Bible like almost every day to do the homework, because I was one of the leaders, so I'm obliged to do my assignment. And so I was like this geek, this Bible geek for 2.5 years from that time. It was such a beautiful
Oh.
time to have that time and energy and the opportunity to study the Bible. And during that time, I was able to get to know God, to know his track record from Genesis to Revelation, on who he is and what he is capable of and what he is all about. And if you want to, because if you can only trust someone if you know him, if you know a person, right?
Correct.
Can only trust someone if you know him. So I was able to get to know who God was, and is able to know that, okay, yeah, I know you can be trusted, and I can trust you, because now that I know you, I can trust you, and I know that you are in control, because I studied the Bible. I was able to study the Bible from to Revelation. So I know what he is capable of. I know that
Yeah.
whatever there is redemption, whatever whatever adversity happens, there is victory at the end. And I know that God is, from the Bible study, I was able to know him as a God of, as Jehovah Jireh, God of provision, as Jehovah Rapha, God the healer. Jehovah Jireh, God my provider, Jehovah Rapha, God my healer. He is the Alpha and Omega, the one who is, who was, who is to come, the Almighty. He is a God of restoration, a God of completion, the restorer of lost time. And so I was able to get to know him during that time in a deeper and personal way, that I was able to grow spiritually during that time, which I think helped me. And I always knew, I felt that I was getting, and I think that my personal relationship with God, my deep relationship with him, allowed me to trust him, that I know that he is control. So looking back now, I know where that peace is coming from, that peace, that calm, that in the middle of the storm. And I think that's what I read in the Bible, that do not be anxious about anything, but in everything present your request to God. And the God that surpasses all understanding will guard your heart and mind through Christ Jesus. And now I know that, wow, that is the peace that surpasses all understanding. What I had during that moment that my mom passed away was that peace that surpasses all understanding.
Right.
I'm so grateful for the feast, for our Feast Makati community, for helping us
Yeah.
out financially. Our St. James Renewal Movement in Ayala Alabang, our community, our church community there, for helping us out financially all throughout this ordeal, and still helping us to cope right now. And all our friends and clients who have helped us financially as well, who was with us the whole time while we're going through this. It's a very humbling experience, because the whole time
Yes.
we were the ones. It's the first time that we lost a family member, so it's the first time that also that we asked for help. We were always the
Mhm.
ones who was always giving, always helping others. But now it's the other way around. We're the ones who are asking
Yeah.
help. We're the one who's receiving all the love and support and financial support of that from so many
Mhm.
people.
Yeah.
And when also